Alrighty then, it's time for Diamond Nasus. Woo! Wish I won. Alright, though that kind of spoils a lot of what's going to happen in the game, but wish you could do it's a long game, so you can see, well, you can predict it's not just a stomp. Anyways, attack speed red, armor yellow, magic resistance scaling blues, and movement speed quints. Masteries are 9, 21, 0. Though I know some players prefer to go 21 into the support tree on Nasus and 9 into the defense tree. So, whatever. Or they go about 1, 8, 21. Anyways, first things first, I try to gank, what's his face, Ziggs, go in there, use my E, just smack him on the face. I got him as he was trying to ward, so it made it easy. I popped my ghost because I was hoping, Cassidy would ignite him into whatever and kill him, but at least shows up and cock blocks us. So I'm down a ghost. Whatever. Right now, Jax is beating the top lane Lulu because Lulu got there late, and then Jax tried to all in her. Of course, I go top there just in case he tried to dive, so I just pop in with with him, and kind of make something. Here is a frustrating gank. I made it very obvious that I was going to come from behind, as Ziggs was kind of, he wouldn't have been able to see me go. Cassidy didn't bother to follow up, so Ziggs just got out with minor damage. And first blood occurs mid, Cassidy getting killed by Elise and killing one of them in return. Anyhow, Spirit Stone, yes, I'm building one of the spirit items, but I'm gonna end up building it pretty late. You'll see what I end up building. I try to farm at least 2 siphoning strike things in every single camp. One small one because you can just auto attack it and then kill it, and then the big one so I can get the double bonus. So that was an obvious bait. What's his face? Jax hadn't warded yet, so the second he tried jumping on Lulu because he got in the habit of trying to dunk a lane, we went in. However, I get ignited and I take too many turret shots and I get downed. So that was badly played by me. It was just terrible. So I died. So here's a tip for some people: when you go to top lane, when you go to any lane, if they're playing very aggro and they don't have ward, just camp it. They're eventually going to open up, a gank opportunity for you. If they engage, that's pretty much your initiation done for you. So, as you can see, Jax just keeps going fucking aggro. He has a ward this time, but because he went aggro, both Cassidy and I were able to just walk up there and beat his ass. I got the kill, though, so. And then this is going to be another stupid play. The tower is down very low, and I was hoping Lulu would attack it so we can take it down, and I keep going in for pock shots, and at least just jumps me. I aggro a tower shot, and then just, I turn back to try to help Lulu, and then I realize, oh crap, she's out of mana, so I can't really fight this. I get stunned, I get killed. She tries to, juke the Elise enough so she can kill her, but nope. We gave it at least a double kill. Fortunately, she's not the most threatening jungler when fed. She really isn't. Like, there's one thing about her jungling is, even if you're massively fed, you're still pretty fucking easy to kill. And there's not really many items you can build that's going to make you a goddamn murder machine, if not just kind of supporting, annoying, and whatever. So, 4 people dive bottom. I show up. I pop ghost. I try to kill Elise, but, whatever. I use my ultimate. Just, I guess I thought they were going to stick around and fight in a 4v2. But no, it was a waste. Oh, that was a terrible ghost, and not a terrible ghost, actually. That was a terrible ultimate. I try to chase Ziggs, and I feel bad that he's going to get run away, especially since I don't have enough mana to do much except say one spell. However, for some fucking reason, he thought, oh, I'm going to hide behind the wall, and I just break his neck in with my siphoning strike, and I get to steal blue, so it wasn't a total failure. I'm dedicating most of my time to farming and just withering whoever is in proximity. So take the blue. I took their blue, I took our red, and I'm building Aegis to the Legion. Here's one reason why Nasus is very strong as a jungler overall. He allows your teammates to, it frees up their builds. He can make do with almost any build at all because of his massive steroids and his stupid ass utility and his wither and his E. So, for me, as you can see, I want to buy Bulwark just straight up. Buy Bulwark, I want to look for a lock and some other tank items. That's all I need. usually the supports would be getting like a Locket or an Aegis or something like that. But because I get it and I can just function perfectly with it, they can build some other shit. They can build, offensive items. They can build, the other less used auras. Though I don't know if it was in this game that the Thresh built an Aegis anyways. It doesn't matter. I don't know what he built. So we're going for the turret, but we can't really push against Elise and Nunu. They're pretty goddamn annoying. So we're kind of back to farming. I go in. Varus gets a perfect tip range of his ultimate, and we easily pick off Nunu. We try to kill Quinn, and then Ziggs comes in, so it's going to be a 3v2. Quinn goes right in. She gets withered. I pop my ultimate, and the Elise shows up out of nowhere. Suddenly, Elise. Like, Quinn is easily blown the fuck up. It's like, I have a wither. That makes any AD carry useless. Cassidy shows up. I still have my ghost, and my wither will easily kill her too. And yes, I get a refresh on the blue, which is really lovely on a Nasus. Now we're pushing mid a little bit. I don't really get anything done in the second tower, so I just kind of fall back. But now I have a Locket. So me just being in the middle of the fight will make my team will pretty much make me a godlike threat, and it'll at the same time pretty much protect my teammates. So I buy a Locket, and the next item I have in mind is the Spirit of the Golem item for more cooldown reduction, and obviously the health and shit. At this point, I don't really need it for clearing, but I have the Spirit still. Might as well do something with it. I pop my ultimate. I run right in the middle of everybody. I don't use my Locket because I have a bad habit of forgetting it. But luckily, I withered somebody, killed somebody, or helped kill other people, and I survived with pretty much single-digit health. So my team killed one of them there, or two of them, and then they sacrificed their lives. I managed to actually rejoin the fight as it's still fucking going on. We kill the Jax. Cassidy jumps right back to fight the Elise. She kills him, and then we finish off the Elise. Though she tries to do some kind of trick, I just break her face and bam. So yeah, at this point, I think checking my Q, it was at 255, if I recall. At 18 minutes, I had it at a 180 something. So I could remember that because I told my friend that I'm playing with, wow, it's like I just have it at 180, and she's like, oh, it's at 18 minutes, that's good. I'm like, I guess so. So I'm jungling because no one's really disturbed me when I've been jungling. It's kind of a bad thing. If someone's playing jungle Nasus, you want to pressure him out of his jungle so he can just stop farming. He's, regardless of where he is, he's still a late game champion. And you can see Varus misses ultimate. They initiate on us, but thanks to a Thresh Lantern, I just vault myself out of there. We find Nunu and what's her face, Quinn, down here. Quinn is still around, I have a feeling, but like we jump Nunu, there's nothing he can do, and I'm pretty sure the what's her face, Quinn realized I can't save him. I'll get withered and fucked up, so she just stayed the fuck away. So yeah, like I said, in short, Nasus is a support jungler kind of thing. He's taking because he fills so many roles just by doing the same exact thing. Like he's got a lot of utility in his Wither and his W. I mean, his Wither and his E. He gets a bunch of free bruiser stats with his ultimate, and his Q has great ass scaling. So it's kind of like an artificial gold booster thing. Like every time he kills a monster, it's like a couple of bonus gold. So. Well, every time you kill somebody with a siphoning strike. So yeah, he fills a lot of roles for in the jungle, and he's very inexpensive. So yeah, that's kind of how this game works. Oh yeah, and the whole reason why the Wither is also powerful is because since attack speed is really hard to itemize now, and by hard I mean super fucking expensive, Wither denies the enemy a bunch of gold too. So he works that way too. It's like he works in gold deprival. Or I don't even know if that's the best word to use. He deprives the enemy of stats. Just say that. So debuffs are pretty valuable this time around, in some form at least. So yeah, we're trying to push. Once we get a cannon minion, we get whatever, or Cassidy gets a lucky pick, we'll be able to initiate. Just dive right in and glue and everything. And there we go. Cassidy initiates on the Queen. My team just jumps right in. Varus misses his ultimate again, but whatever. Cassidy gets a Lulu ultimate, and he uses it to run away. Then he's going to dive back in and do something really dumb, but whatever. We got the tower, we got a kill, and now we kind of just want to push. Cassidy just trying to, be gangster and, pick off somebody. But we get Nunu, we obliterate him. Elise goes back to fight the Varys. She gets withered, but I just realized right then and there, why the hell did I do that? Why didn't I wither the Jax? Now I have to burn my ghost, run away while I watch Lulu die. Really, I should have withered Jax. In fact, the reason I picked Nasus this game wasn't, Nasus is top pick. No, it was because I saw their picks, Quinn and Jax, and they banned out Sejuani and Jarvan, and I was like, we need somebody who can deal with Jax late game. So we need a late game champion. I went with Nasus, and I could wither his ass. So if anything, make him a lot weaker. And it also would work on what's her face, Quinn. And they don't really have any means to kite me up until what's his face, Nunu. They picked Nunu. He was last pick. So here comes the Baron Mexican standoff thingy. We just kind of deprive out of wards. What's his face? Thresh almost catches Ziggs, but he flashes. So they know we're here. They know we're just trying to bait this. I wither somebody, Jax initiates, and I'm like, I think he initiated because I did a poor wither. I throw in my E, I pop in my ult. Jax dies almost immediately. Varys gets picked off by Elise. Then the fight is just scattered. I focused the wrong target a little too early, at the start of it. I try to get right in there, but I don't do enough damage to anybody. Cassidy is, this Cassidy hasn't been really useful this entire time, though. This team fight isn't his fault. We just fucking didn't do shit there. Our focus was everywhere. Our focus was broken. So it was poor. Next item I'm thinking of getting is the frozen fist thing, like icy glove, frosty glove, the cold fist, whatever anything wants to call it. Me and my friend just called it, fisty glove. Okay, so Nunu just gets caught. Like fucking caught, and with that we're able to try to go for Baron, and then they try to loop around, and Cassidy initiates. I go right in there, I just wither the Queen, pop my ultimate. In comes what's his face, Jax. My wither's gonna be right back again, so I'm gonna wither him. He's not gonna do much. He's just getting obliterated. So we wipe out the enemy team except two of them. Two of them survive, or at least one of them just respawns, so we might as well count him as him surviving. So we're making the final push here, and my heart is racing because this is my promotion game. This is my final game to become a diamond. I just start wailing on the turret. We're all really low, and I was afraid that Quinn and Nunu could kill us. So I wither the Quinn. What's his face? Cassidy jumps right in and dies. But Varys kills Nunu, then kills the Quinn, and with that we just hit the shit like the biggest fucking grin in my face. And with that, I am finally diamond.